Hello, good morning. This is a blank screen. We have to fix that. Uh, Hello, Stacking. How are you doing today? Are you gonna post on Discord, but you forgot? You keep getting the error for Twitch VODs on the LMS. Huh. That's interesting. Do you have a link for the Twitch VODs? I'd be interested in like trying to check it out and seeing which ones has an error. I haven't really been focusing on the VODs on Twitch since we can now I'm streaming directly to YouTube, and therefore it just like saves them. So I just sort of leave them up there, which means that they're auto disappearing after 14 days, I believe. It's the very top of the main page. It just keeps erroring out. All right, let's take a look. What's going on here? Where's the videos page? Wasn't there like there used to be like a menu over here or something, right? Had like videos. Sure. Yeah, because I'm on the channel. If I wanted to go to the actual videos, oh, I have to go there, then I can go to videos. So this one here? Okay, you posted on Discord. All right. Picture of the error. Oh. This is... This is not... Wait, is this thing? No. This is the brooksbuilds.com. Oh, I haven't been paying attention to this at all. Yeah, live stream bots. Okay. Yeah, I've just been letting this sit here. Yeah, I know. It's blank for me too. That's a good point. I was trying to show you stuff. I know it's blank and I didn't fix it right away. Okay, let me fix it again. I unplugged and plugged in the capture card right before we started, but then I went away for a while, and that obviously broke it. So that's really cool. Yes, this is the page you're talking about. This is brooksbuilds.com, which we built a while ago. This is the first sort of like real thing that we built with you. Yeah, okay. So error getting results, Twitch file. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool what I did. I would say that this is I'm not using this anymore. I should probably just remove the site. Are you using this stacking? Are you have you been using this to try to like track the live stream VODs? Because right now I think I haven't touched this in a long time. I didn't set up any tests for it either, so I wouldn't let me know when it's down. Oh, you didn't realize that wasn't the LMS. Yeah, the LMS is learning.brooksbuilds.com. Here, let me go ahead and add this into chat. Coffee drinker, hello, how are you doing today? As a side, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I should add in a night bot. Actually, now that I'm playing around, so you may have noticed I got the chat working for the combined chat. So that should be both YouTube and Twitch chat above, sort of a combined from Restream. And let's see, if I go to Restream, I'm pretty sure I can add a command in. let's see. So I know if I go to chat, go there, then I go to chat, settings, bot. Okay, no, not bot. Reply commands. Okay, there we go. New command, bang LMS. And see, check out the LMS learning management system. Where okay. It never repeats, but you should now be able to use the command in either, I believe in either Twitch or YouTube, the bang LMS command, and it should then repeat out a little blurb about the LMS and with a link to it. Oh, also, we have Azilby here. He's hanging out with us today. So let me try that over here. LMS. Did that not work? Oh, I was really hoping that would work. Okay, is that only on YouTube? Let me try there. Wait, is that IMS or LMS? I did that one correct. Yeah, okay. So it does not work anywhere. Cool. All right, great. I guess I'll do Nightbot. I don't Nightbot doesn't work with YouTube chat, right? Like I don't think I can connect it there. That would be really nice. All right, let me come back to here. Commands? Yeah, okay. Custom commands, add a command, a mess. Here's the message. All right. Submit. All right. So now it's going to exist for Twitch only for right now until I figure out how this works on YouTube, which is unfortunate. We might have to create our own chatbot because I haven't really seen too many chatbots that work with YouTube chat, unfortunately. Or do you know of any? Like, when I first set up Nightbot, I don't think it had a setup for YouTube. Where would I even do that in there? Integrations only Discord. Yeah, no, I don't see anything here for all Nightbot was like sign in through Twitch. Interesting. Well, that's too bad. You wonder what YouTube channel is using behind the scenes? Knowing that YouTube, well, okay, yeah. So they did chat after Google did bought YouTube. So it's really Google's culture at that time. I bet they invented their own, as opposed to the Twitch method of just using IRC. Which is why everybody can use IRC easily, and nobody can use anything from YouTube. Like it's super hard. And I've heard nothing but terrible things about trying to use the YouTube API to just do anything. Like, I'm sure it's fine, you can do a lot of stuff, but like I think it's way more of a pain than many of the other APIs out there. And we complain about the Twitch API all the time, but at least you could do stuff. But we should try doing something again with it and verify if that's all true or not. Okay, so what do we got going on today? Today we are continuing to work on this ticket here, which we ended sort of partially in progress. As a learner, I want to start the first article when launching a course. And I've kind of got that working locally. When I come to, this is localhost, yeah. So when I come to here, let's write this bug. What was the problem there? Was it a bad password? I wonder. Can I find out what the error message was? I just can't establish connections. Oh, and I would have lost it. Okay. I don't actually know if I had the right. Oh, okay. That worked that time. Interesting. I get a lot more errors on localhost than I do on any kind of deployment, which makes me want to create release applications. So that way I can do development in the cloud essentially and have it be a lot more realistic and like a lot more similar, a lot closer to the production one, which I think is mostly a problem of using auth0. Like all of the issues that we're running into is just due to that. The database stuff I can run a Hasura locally, and as long as I keep the configuration the same between production and local, it's exactly the same. Okay, so you're coming here. So if I code to you, we preview that. Oh, wait. Right. That's why it was an error out. It dropped me into learning. Okay. Yeah. I think I know what the problem is. If I try to log in and do this, I think that it is sending me to the wrong place. It's a redirect. I believe it's trying to redirect me back to production as opposed to here, which is an environment variable problem. Not that. I want actually I term over here. Okay, that should get it to rebuild with the new environment variables. So if I hit refresh now, there's the one course. Okay, so now we can log in. There we go. Okay, so now we're back. I don't have yeah, okay, and this drops me into here now. Really cool. So I can see the title of the course, I think. Oh, this is the description. We have the description. So we have the description of the course coming up here, and then a list with cards of all of the courses with all the, oh, these are all the, what is it called? All the article titles. And then I can also put in a description, I think, for each article, which would help sell these down. Sell these down? Sell these. So okay, so if I wanted to update this, we're gonna have to go into database, and what do I want to do? In LMS articles here, we have the article, but I also have the article content, and the article content is separate here, so that way I can apply some permissions in Hasura to prevent you from getting access to this while still having access to this entire table. So everybody, regardless of whether or not you've logged in or created the course, should be able to get the description of the article, which means I should add it to here. So I should add it to here, which means I need a new migration for the database thing. So let's go find that. Nope, I want that. Okay, so if I go to Hasura, I should be able to do Hasura, like migration create. Yeah, okay, so create SQL files required for migration. And then we can apply this. So Hasura migrate, create, add to articles. All right, so I want to helix into, where am I going? Migrations. There it is. Okay, add description articles up, add description articles down. So in here, it's just a SQL file. That's all we're gonna do. But Hasura basically points it at the right database to run the right script. So I want to alter table. We're gonna alter table LMS articles. I want to add a column. description, which is going to be a type text. I think I have to allow it to be nullable. So I can't say a not null because everything right now is going to have a null in it. So that might be it. Just do that. And then I want description down. Drop column description. Okay. So that works, hopefully. So if I save you, and then over here, is there a way for me to find I would just want to double check the env variables. Okay, that is pointing at localhost. All right. You are pointing at localhost, which means I should be able to do a hasura migrate apply. There's only one database. Okay, so it's applied this on default, which means I should be able to come back to here, hit refresh, and there's our description. Okay, wait, no subscription. Browse query failed. No such column exists description. Cool. All right, so that's one part of this. I have to do metadata now to enable anybody to see description, which I forget. It's been a while, so we have to update that too. Okay, so in metadata, okay, so we have, I don't care about actions, allow list, API limits. I think it's just in databases. Databases, I believe, is the connection. So in default. Oh, tables, okay. We go into public, LMS articles. Okay, so we start with our object relationships, array relationships. I don't have any relationships for those set up. Select permissions. Okay, so an author can get description. Public can get description. A learner can get the description. Insert permissions. An author can insert the title and description. Okay, so if I save you, okay, applied the metadata, no error. There, no more problem. So now I can see the description. If we come back, nothing's showing up in here, that's good. And then in the API, I should be able to do get LMS articles. All right, so I want the title. Sure, we have the ID, and I want the description. There we go. So if we run that, there, everything has a null right now. Perfect. That's kind of what we want to see. And then I want to create a description for it. Okay, so create a description. I could set a description for each one, like the same one for each one. So that would probably be fine. So set I don't need a where. I just want to set. So set. I want to set the description to be I just pressed escape to get out of insert mode. That doesn't work. Okay, and then I can get affected rows come back. So everything is going to be set to this. So, oh, Sir won't let me be stupid. It won't let me, I need to do a where. So a where, what are my choices? Okay, how about this? Where description is null. True. Okay, so if I run this one, okay, it's updated all 4 rows. So now if we come back to here, LMS articles, there we go. We have this the same description for all of them. That's fine. I want to get the description out when I query Did I kill you? I think I killed my server. Why are you not running? That's weird. Maybe it is running. Okay, it is running. All right, so what do we want to do here? I want to go to our I think it was the get all courses. So this is courses. Okay, yeah, so we get all courses tags. And so wherever we have article, we have title ID, and so I also want a description. Users, okay, so for users, I'm just getting articles, article ID, and completed at. Yeah, so I don't really care about that. I care about the course articles that I'm allowed to get. Okay, that makes sense. So let's save you, and that was a big error. Function or associated item not found in API get all data. Right. There's a thing that we need to do here. I need to run a GraphQL command. Right, this is it. GraphQL client introspect schema header. Now I am going just to localhost here. So that's why my password is keyboard cat, which is really cool. Output database schema JSON, localhost 8081. Okay, so I think that's all correct. All right, so I do that. And that's working now. Okay. So then I should see the articles get pulled in now. We should be able to verify that as like sort of a checkpoint to make sure things are working the way we expect them to. So inner network, when I hit refresh, I want to see a post to not hasura.brooksbuilds.com. Oh, I'm still keeping I'm still persisting the logs, that's why. There, okay, so here's the local Hasura, and I should be able to see in the response. Okay, courses. Course articles, article description. Perfect. And this other one, LMS articles, I'm just getting created at an ID. Do I want... Interesting. I'm surprised. Okay, this user must not be in the local database that I have, which is fine for what we're working on. I have LMS articles here as opposed to LMS courses. I wonder if I want that in there too. Yeah, so here's LMS articles. Let's get description in here too. Yes, now I get the description in LMS articles, and I have the description in LMS courses. I don't know if I need it in both places, but it's fairly trivial to like add or remove or not get them if I want. Okay, so now I have those. I want to know where, when I'm going into preview like this, where am I getting this? I think I'm getting it through the course, right? So that's the course access page. Yeah, okay, so I'm here creating this. Yeah, I'm going through course articles. All right, so that gets me to the article. So I want, go to my types, which I should have named models, but whatever. For article, I have a pub description, which I think we're gonna have an option because not everything has it. And then that can be an attribute value. That will cause some problems. Oh, because yeah, it is a right. I can map this. No, I don't need to do that. I can just do into. And I don't run it, I just pass that into it. Okay, yeah, so that then runs it, and I'll turn it into there. Okay, I just need to do that again with this. And same for you. Oh, except you are, okay, so you're also API article, you're a value. Oh, this was an API insert article. Oh. Yeah, so when I attempt to insert an article, I need to get the description back. And that should allow this to start working. Okay, good to know. No more errors, just some warnings. So at this point in time, I should be able to go into course access. And we have, okay, so I have title, we have the width, and I should be able to do an add text. And I want to add the article description. Ooh, shoot. I can only add the text. So okay, let's not build here. Okay, so I do that. I get the card builder. Oh, I need to make you mutable. Then I want to if let sum. I wonder if you'll let me do that. And I should builder equals that so I don't lose it. And then we're going to card builder dot build here. Yeah, cannot move out of you. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need to move out. Okay, so that's good there, which means if we come here, where's my mouse? There you are. Preview, there we go. Take a look at that. Now we have a description added to all the articles. I don't know why I have such... Oh, are you assuming... Like there's a lot of space up here, and I kind of want this title to be up there. I wonder what I did style-wise to get that to happen. Is that a margin? Okay, so here's my card. Oh, it's this one. Card body has a margin top of 3 rem. Right, because I added this margin top 5 for some reason. Yeah, all of them have the margin top 5. I added that for some reason, and now that I'm looking at it, I don't like it at all. I think I liked it at one point in time, and now it's like, nope, don't like that. Okay, so if I remove that, what do? I want to find... Oh, it's part of the cards, isn't it? Okay, I'm using local YCL, so that's fine. I want to find a card. Specifically want card body. And take away the margin top. Okay. There we go. That gives us new course by me. Okay. So first off, all of these I think are still fine looking. I think they're still okay. I go to courses, click on you, preview. I like this a lot more. This looks so much better. Should I put a horizontal rule underneath the title? Like if I add in, what is it, HR? What do you think? I kind of like this. I don't need, I think I don't need the margin end either. Yes, this looks so much better. Okay, let's get rid of the margin end too. Much better. Okay, let's also... Okay, so here's the PB title. I want a horizontal rule. Do I have something like that? It'd be essentially a line. I think a horizontal rule would be fine to call it. So I don't think I have an HR. So that means under... We need to create one. So what I've learned is that organizing them by like elements, foundations, modules is not actually what you're supposed to do. So I learned that after I create all this stuff, and that you might as well just throw everything into components to make it easier to search and find, and then we can do something on here. So I'm going to create it in here. So we're going to touch is it horizontal or tile? Okay, it's tal like that. Yeah, that doesn't even exist. Okay. Horizontal rule, .rs. Why can't you find the file? Okay, now you're happier. All right, horizontal rule. So right now we're probably going to start with just I guess we have two choices. Either I can create my own with a div that covers the entire width and then also use a border, or I can just use the HR with tag. Or we can check to see if there is one from Bootstrap, but I don't really think I need anything more. Like, I think creating my own is perfectly fine. So let's pull in. All right, so we're gonna have a pub. Do I need props for this? I don't know, maybe. Oh, so I think I can do function component like this. I think one of the things that I taught in the course that I think I've later learned is that I can name the function what I want it to be. So if this is just BBHR, I think it will become, I think I could just do this. If I were to start with an HR like that, you're happy. Okay. So if you're available, I should be able to start using it right away over here. I do need to rerun you. Let's go to, oh, no. That's not here. That is still over. Nope. There. Okay. So HR. I want to go to a card again. Okay. So here's our BB title. Okay, BB title, level that. And then, okay, then I have the BB text for you. So we're going to throw it in right here. No good, Nick. Hello. How are you doing today? LMS stands for Learning Management System. It's a web application that allows me to deploy courses that can be consumed, sold, all that kind of stuff. A good example of one would be Udemy is an LMS. What are the LMSs that people are using these days in colleges? Everybody hates them. Like I've never seen an LMS that like a school uses that like people like. When I was in college, it was Blackboard. That was the LMS we used, and it again sucked. There you go. Okay, so I can bring in BBHR. You're happy. So if I come back to here, we refresh you. Yeah, you've used Blackboard at Unity, horrible stuff. Yeah, it's none of them are good. Okay, so first off, here's what all the cards look like now. What is Brooks builds? I mean, I kind of like it. It kind of looks good. I think it's good. Funny how none of the CS soft engineering schools made a better one. So here's the problem. Everybody has been making them. Look, there's tons of them now out there. Heck, I've made one for myself. The problem is that they're who they make them for. The target audience for an LMS is not the students. The target audience is the school, right? Like it's the actual school itself. So you don't like the people who are making it don't actually care if it's usable by the students. They don't care what the experience is. You're a captive audience. What are you going to do? Not use the system to like turn in your lessons and everything else. So why would any of them care about the point of view of the student? Which is kind of funny. Even the paid ones, even something like Udemy, where you pay for it, like you pay for it to get the course. Do you really care about how good the LMS is, or is it the quality of the courses that are bringing you in there? And then you're a captive audience for that specific course. And then you want somebody else's course, like you want to go and buy like a Wes Boss course, you go to Wes Boss's LMS and you buy that too. And so you're not really like loyal to one LMS. And because of that, and this is something that I learned from the Syntax podcast. When we're creating LMSs for like teaching and education, if that's like what we're trying to make is like our big thing, we should just build our own LMS because we have full control over it. If I'm selling through something like Udemy, they can just they can make any changes they want, and that can screw me over a lot. Plus, they can change how much it sells for, which is something they do a lot, which I don't like. All right, ad starts in 2 minutes or so. So I guess a heads up for that. Open source ones are interesting too, because I've looked at a few of them and they look okay. But I think the problem with the open source LMS ones is that they're trying to be too much to too many people, and an LMS needs to be pretty set up for like whatever type of education you're doing. Now, an LMS template repo could be really good, where like it's a really bare bones but really easy to extend, and therefore you're not using that. You're just sort of you're using it as a start off point. Ooh, and we have a pet the cat. We can do that. Also, we can do that. Where's my big cat? We are gonna have a break soon, but not right this second. So be. All right, hope that's enough for you. Let's see. Back to here. So I kind of like this. I like the way that this looks. We have our description. We have to add a description to all of the courses now. Or specifically, we have to add a description to the articles that don't have what is it called? That don't have a preview. I feel like there's been a slow rise in software quality since the old days when Windows and Word used to crash all the time, but it's been very slow. Yeah, I would agree on that. And it's really interesting because for most of the time we see a lot of complaints about, oh, in a modern day we've forgotten how to like build like high quality applications. But when I read those articles, I usually think that they're talking about like memory consumption, CPU consumption, how fast they can run, how small the binaries can fit on something. Oh no, the ad break just started. Okay. I will continue that when we get done, if I remember. Oh, that's a nice clip. But now that I think about it, maybe the reduction in crashes is only about the security push. Maybe. It's certainly possible that it's the crashes are just about the security push. I think it's competition. There are more people. Okay, you have Twitch Turbo, so no ad for you. Nice. I wish that it would tell me which people are like getting ads. So that way I can know like what percentage of you can't actually see. Okay, so this is a new thought that I just had right now. I'm wondering if the quality of software, and by quality of software I'm meaning usability, crashes, and security, is really about competition. It's that classic capitalist idea of like we have more people building more applications and more services, and there's a lot of overlap. And therefore, anywhere where this overlap is, where a customer can vote with their wallet for one or the other, then you're going to get higher quality over time, as long as there's enough people, enough sellers in that market trying to vie for the same person. But as soon as you don't care about the end user customer, then you don't, like, the quality is down. Hence those LMSs that the universities use. They're pretty terrible because they don't have to worry about the end, because they have two customers, right? They have the learners, the university students who are going through and using it as the interface, but their real customer, the one who signs the bills and actually pays for it, is the university dean itself, like the dean or somebody at the top of the university. They're not even using the software as teachers. They're just going out and saying like, oh, it's this cheap and it like checks all these boxes. I don't have to use it ever, so sure, we're gonna pay a 10-year subscription for that right now. And all the teachers have to deal with it too. 3 users: teachers, learners, and the people who sign the bills. That would be interesting to do a comparison analysis to see how that looks.